And thankfully, this has been a very quiet hurricane season for us. In fact, on the whole, we'll talk more about the tropics in just a moment, but our weather has continued with a very beautiful trend. 85 was our high today, a degree above average, but note the morning low at Kenner was down to 65 degrees, so we have been running a little below average for our morning start. 85 right now with a lot of sunshine. Dew points have been low. Again, we've been talking about the fact that the humidity was a little higher. That really has not been a constant. We have seen at times a little bit of a northerly wind help lower the humidity, which is only at 33% right now. Dry air, it does feel nice. Yes, it's warm in the bright sunshine. Not really yet getting into the fall-like temperatures, but at least the humidity has been lower. Lower, more mid-80s across the area today, so it was a few degrees warmer at almost all locations, and humidity, again, has been very comfortable. The temperatures, humidity will be about the same for tomorrow, maybe on into Saturday as well. Now, we are expecting a cold front to move through late Friday and early Saturday, but notice, doesn't really see the drop in humidity until Sunday. It does look like the drier air will kind of be lagging behind the front itself, not really arriving until late Saturday night, early Sunday. So Sunday morning lows will be noticeably cooler than they will be on Saturday. So kind of split in half with the weekend, although Saturday still very, very nice. And the reason for that, we're starting to tap in more upper atmospheric the upper driving motions in the atmosphere are starting to bring in cooler, but more for us, drier air out of Canada. Now, there is going to be cold air associated with this front. However, it's not making it very far south. The core of the cold is going to stay well to our north, and as a matter of fact, kind of quickly start leaving as we head into the second half of the weekend. Upper ridge will start building in, which will begin warming our temperatures up as we head toward the middle to end of next week. But first, our morning lows will be getting cooler. Again, the afternoon highs are not going to be dramatically cooler. Here we go tomorrow morning. Upper 50s, mid 60s to start the day. Probably low 60s, some upper 50s to begin the morning on Saturday. Again, the drier air starting to filter in throughout the day Saturday, and then so by Sunday morning, we will be noticeably cooler. Almost a little chill to the air in the low 50s Sunday, lower 60s, and even some upper 50s south of the lake as we start the day Sunday. Kind of a similar morning on Monday, and then temperatures will begin to warm up as we head toward the rest of the week. And again, the temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days, so that is going kind of mid next week toward the end of the week, we will see temperatures likely running above normal. So a lot of sunshine during the day today, but note out to our west, a little more cloudiness moving in. Clouds will be increasing overnight tonight and partly sunny during the day tomorrow. So more clouds than sun probably, but still plenty of sunny breaks. Here comes the front. Once it moves through, won't really notice a difference. The drier air will be lagging behind, not really arriving until we head into the day on Sunday. It's been talk on social media of a new area that we've been watching. Really, it's the same area, but has an upgraded name, potential tropical cyclone 13. This is Invest 91. And what the potential tropical cyclone classification means, it's not yet a named storm, but the likelihood is there for it to become named and affecting land within the next 48 hours. And that land is South America. It is over what we call the ABC Islands down off the coast of South America. Not very well organized at all, but again, the anticipation is that it will become organized. And if this does get a name, which is the forecast, the next name up is Julia, becoming a tropical storm and then possibly becoming a hurricane right before moving inland to Nicaragua by Sunday at some point, and that kind of continuing through Central America. Again, this will not be an issue for the United States or the Gulf of Mexico at all. High temperatures tomorrow, maybe a degree or two warmer than we were today. Highs will be dropping a bit, but our morning lows will be noticeably cooler, especially Sunday, Monday morning with that drier air moving in. As we start warming up and turning more humid next week, maybe we see a few stray showers, and we do need the rainfall before likely another cold front toward the end of next week.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. We have some